Bam, going live. Welcome to Pro Se Litigation Lawsuit School. I'm Coach Neighbors, and we're going live poolside at that really cool Airbnb that I recorded the last video from. But this time we're facing in a different direction, and you can see the pool, the nicer part of the pool. Look like there's some other stuff reflecting in the pool. Anyway, let's stay focused, guys. So things are a little weird today because I'm poolside and everything's not set up just perfect the way that I need it, and I don't have my fancy boom for my mic, but we're gonna make it work. As long as I don't have to type stuff, I think we're gonna be good. I just need to make sure that I'm close enough so that you guys can hear me when I'm talking. Okay. Now, welcome Zelda Lane. You the first one here today, and you've been here for a minute. Are you here now, Zelda? Come on now. Zelda, are you here? We'll give her a minute to answer. So we're going to move on today. Welcome to Pro Se Litigation Lawsuit School. I provide the tools. You do the work. I'm Coach Neighbor. Blah, 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 blah. Now, if you guys can see up my nose, let me know. Okay. Okay, anyway, like I said, it's a little weird tonight, but we're figuring out a way to make it happen. And it's taking a minute to get set up in the right place where I could actually see everything and do all the stuff. And then the sun's going down pretty fast. So if we don't get rolling, you guys may just see my eyeballs. And when it gets dark. Okay, sorry. Let me get this thing moved around again. Okay, so tonight's live stream, we're going to be talking about the value or the Prosecutor Eliminator packet. We got some people using that, and as usual, some people had to go sit down. And it wasn't our people. It wasn't our team. We don't sit down. We step up. So we're going to talk about the value of that package and what makes that package the one that I would use when they try to shut me down for providing you guys with with this fire. Now I'm going to also talk about when I'm going to make a new package, and I'm going to talk about the name of that package. And I think you'll understand the value. All you gotta do is just Google the name, and you'll understand exactly why we're bringing that package to the table. And it's going to be pretty special. I'm also going to talk about the most important thing that you need to know to make it through my program, to make my program work for you. I'm going to tell you what you need to know to make my program work for you. What you need to bring to the table. And it's just one thing. It's one thing that you need to bring to the table. And if anybody listening knows what that thing is before I get to it, and tell me, and it'd be what the thing is, the thing that I'm going to the thing, then you're going to get some free shit, okay? You're going to get... One thing that you need to bring to the table to make it through my program. We're going to talk about that. Oh, and one other thing, the last thing that we're going to talk about is why you need to blame this beat down that you're about to give these fools, why you need to blame that beat down on your legal team. So that's the few things we're going to talk about tonight. Before we get started with all that, you guys make sure you do the stuff. Click on those ads so I can get paid for bringing this fire to the table. Make sure that you subscribe ring the bell so you get notification when it's time to rock and roll. That's an important reason why you need to ring that bell. And I know there's some other shit you gotta do. You guys, you gotta know what that shit is now. I'm excited to get started with this. Now, I structured this package I'm excited to get started about this package because it's like revenge. This package is like revenge for me for their asses against their ass for locking up my wife. So this package was structured to get her out, except they got tired of our asses. And they let her out before I had it ready. But I have it ready now, and if you're locked up, if you're facing this stinking problem, the problem that we're talking about right now, and there's no injured party or no damage to property, then this is the package you need. Now, guys, don't call me asking me if this will work in your state, okay? Because I'm going to be kind of rude with you. Take your ass over to my website at winnincourtnow.com and take a look at, because I'm not an attorney. I'm not going to tell you what to do or stuff. Now, how this works best is if you have questions about the lawsuit packages, then that's the best time to email me or friend me on Facebook and message me in Messenger. That's how that works. When you call me and ask me what to do, I'm not going to help you. I'm going to tell you I'm not a damn attorney. You're acting as your own attorney. You need to figure this shit out. Now, once you get to that point, then I got no problem helping you. I talked to a couple today, Daniel, and I don't remember what his wife's name was. But one of the things that stood out with me was at the end of our conversation, the comment was, so I need to go to the website and take a look at that's what I need to do next. No, it wasn't what do I do next. Okay? They figured it out from what they read on my website and what we talked about on the phone. He figured out, okay, I need to go and do this. I need to go. And I'm like, dude, I was impressed. I was impressed because most people in my conversation with, can you send me the damn link? Y'all know how that shit go with me. Hell no, I don't have time to send your ass a link. This is a school. You need to go figure it out. If you can't figure it out now, how to get your ass, well, you see where I'm headed. Where I'm headed with that. If you can't figure out how to get your ass in position, then I'm not going to be able to help you. And I'm just going to tell you, don't invest in my stuff because I can't help you if you can't follow and get yourself in position. Because my job is not to okay. So, now, this is the package that I'm going to be using. I already have it set up for myself when they get back up in my face. And the value that this package is bringing to the table, and I'm just going to keep it simple. Okay, because I play football and I box in college. Those are two things that smart people do. So I'm just going to keep it simple. The value in this package is that you're going to be suing the prosecutor 4 times. And 3 of the 4 times you're not going to have to pay. Nobody's heard of that. Yeah, well, I have. I have. So 3 of those 4 times you're not going to have to pay. Okay, so what the hell am I talking about, Coach? I sound crazy. Yeah, I am. They said I was crazy. They even tried to force medicate me. But now I'm here having some fun. So the problem that they're going to have with this is that the first 2 attacks that you're going to have on their prosecution are sanctions that you're demanding for a couple of different things. One, you're sanctioning challenging jurisdiction of the court because statutes are not valid laws, blah, 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 blah. You can go look at the video and see the rest of that. The other sanction demand that you're filing is not a motion, it's a demand. The sanction demand that you're filing addresses the fact that they're supposed to do a reasonable pre-filing investigation before they do all this stupid shit that they're doing to you, and they don't. What they do is the stupid shit they're doing to you, and then they lock your ass up, and then they hope that you're going to make some phone calls and do some stupid shit. Now, if you're not guilty, okay, so even if you did all of that, but there was no injured party and no damage to property, okay, they're liable. I like to keep it simple. Dude, the government cannot be the injured party. The government can't be the plaintiff in a judicial action. They can't. Because the government is the one that's paying the judge to rule against you. The government is paying the prosecutor to go get you. The government paid the police officer or whoever to bring your ass to the table. So, I don't know. Maybe I just don't have this right, but the government can't be the injured party. The government cannot be the plaintiff. And, oh, wait, they can if you allow them to drag your happy ass in their administrative court. Oh, and you wonder why you have no rights? It's because you're in their administrative court. And you wonder why the judge don't give a shit about anything? Okay, I'm going to try to move on. I get a little stuck on this, and I don't know. I'm hoping that you guys can see that I'm real proud of this package. Now, we have several people in the coaching group that are using, a couple of people in the coaching group that are using it. Veronica is one of them, and I think she used the package for 2 weeks, and when her friend that she was helping called her from jail, I had her just tell him everything we're doing. Read the stuff to him. Yeah, the sanction motion, here's the reason why we're filing the $3.5 million in sanctions. Now, by the way, the sanctions is like a mini lawsuit inside of their action that you can file without even having to pay. No, they ain't going to tell you that. You ain't going to get that shit right up here. So, the sanction, yep. So, you talk to them on the phone, you tell them everything. You want them to hear it. I mean, at the end of the day, you want them to bring their best to the table because you're about to do the beat down. I ain't lying. I've got to joke around a lot, but if you read myself, you'll see I ain't playing. You about to give them the beat down. 4 lawsuits in one. So the first 3 are 2 motion demands for sanctions, and the third one is going to be your counterclaim. Now, here's what makes your counterclaim powerful. When you file a counterclaim, you're going to add the state, because the state is the one paying them to come after you. You're going to add the prosecutor's ass, because the prosecutor is the one that signed that shit to give the judge. Yep, you're going to add the judge's ass too. All to the counterclaim. But you know what? Before you file it, if you want to be a real badass, then you can add the prosecutor's assets, property, summer home, cars, whatever, to your counterclaim as damages. We have a lot of power, but people have not learned how to use it because your head is stuck in their conventional bullshit. And I'm just saying, their conventional bullshit. And the non-conventional, the difference between the two is this. And I like to keep it simple. The difference between the two is their conventional path was structured by them for your ass to follow while they're taking your shit. And all they do is stall your ass out of time while you're on that path that they made for you. So I had a lady tell me one day, I feel like I'm in I'm in the dark in your program. No. Dude, you've been in the dark your whole life. At least now you know who signed to take your shit. You know who violated state law to get your deed registered in their office. Okay, you know who signed that prosecutor who signed the shit to come after you. You know who's coming after you now. Now, I don't know. In sports, if their quarterback's badass and takes his ass out, then what? You got the second team or the third team, and you keep taking them out. So their quarterback is a judge. When you add the judge to your counterclaim and the attorney or prosecutor, whatever, and you add the prosecutor's property to, you're going to have to go and you're going to have to do some research and find out who owns the property because you have to sue all of the owners. So now you get to add the spouse of the prosecutor to your. Now we don't mess with no judges because the people in prison screwed that shit up. So it ain't. That's not worth it. But the prosecutors add the attorneys and add their assets right to their they don't like that. We'll have another video about that because I need to get to the end of this one before it gets dark. So you add the prosecutor assets to you add the judge, you add the prosecutor, you add the state, all as a counterclaim to the prosecutor's illegal action. So what do you think is going to happen now? Judge can't represent himself. The judge can't litigate a case they're party to, and neither can the prosecutor. Neither. So in most cases, if you know your shit, the judge is going to have to recuse himself. Because here's the thing. If the judge don't recuse himself, and the judge decides to go the distance in the ring with your ass, well, you're accusing the judge of helping the bar members and doing all of the stuff that you got listed in the lawsuit package. So all of the judges' prior case is going to be called into, what about future cases? Can the judge continue being a judge if someone's suing his or her ass for violating people's, I don't know. Okay, you guys see how that works. Now, what we're doing is the same shit they're doing to us. We're doing the same shit they're doing to you. Okay, they indicted you with multiple times, with multiple whatever. So this lawsuit, you're going to file in their action without having to pay filing fees. You can file the demand for sanctions challenging their court's jurisdiction because the statutes are non-valid laws. You can file another demand for sanctions after a while. You don't want to do all this stuff at the same time. You want to punch their ass a little at a time. You file a second one. Whenever they call you and they got some kind of plan, punch their ass in the face with the second one. Dude, you're not going to get anything done waiting for the judge to rule on anything. You need to make their happy asses go sit the hell down. And so that's what my stuff's all about. If you have fear of the government or whatever, please don't invest in my stuff and don't call me. Don't talk to me. If you call me venting about all the stuff you've been through, I'm probably going to be rude with you. So that's what people say when, I have to apologize later, but that's all right. Because I don't have time for that. I don't take phone calls for the lawsuit packages, but for the Prosecutor Eliminator package and also the online courses, I have a program set up to where we have one-on-one coaching. And I'll explain to you what that is for the people who invest in those products. So if you invest in the lawsuits package, you have to friend me on Facebook, and then I can give you an invitation to the coaching group, and if it's personal or private, you can ask me your question on Messenger. I like to take things to the coaching page because I'm getting too busy to answer all of the questions that people send me on Messenger. So you guys have to understand, it's easy for me to answer the question one time and have it be on the form over here where everybody can see it. So I don't have to answer the same question for each person because we're talking a time thing here. So now the new lawsuit package I'm going to make is going to be titled malicious prosecution. Yeah. And that's pretty much what they're doing. So we're going to change. We're just going to keep it simple, because keeping my stuff simple makes it very complicated for them, because they can't argue. And once the argument starts, everybody just gets to help them. And it didn't take me too long to figure that out and getting punched in the face a whole bunch of times. My nose went back down the side. So. Okay, sorry guys, I got going on the thing there. Oh well, thank you. And you absolutely, you know what? I love this. It's absolutely right. People call me or they message me and want to know how many wins and what I can send them. And I'm like, dude, if you understand why the hell I'm here, you wouldn't be wasting your time asking me that shit. Thank you, MR 617 swag. I appreciate that. Zelda, is Zelda here? Zelda, are you here? Come on, you gotta step up, girlfriend. Yep, I'm doing what money can't do. Allow opportunity for you guys to learn how to punch these fools in the face. Still working on my system here. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me good. So, okay, and like I said, let me know if you can see up my nose. Thank you. Yeah, don't forget to click on those ads so I can get paid. Just leave them running all day. I don't know if that works or not. Mary, sure, it's going to be on my website, but since I know that you're wanting and you can't get it till next month, I might have to raise the price. Okay, sorry. My people are yelling at me over there. Stop it. Yeah, Mary, that's fine. It's on my website. I'm not going to raise the price anytime soon because I want to get right now. I think I have maybe 7 or 8 people that have used it, and only a few of those people left a comment about it, and I get it. It's kind of personal, and some of the shit that they try to go after you with is ridiculous and very embarrassing for people to know. So the way I look at it is, in this business, I don't know anybody in the legal business that have better reviews than I do, and don't have at least a handful of people, a bunch of people, people that want to string their ass up for lying to them and skating out the back door when it got hot in the kitchen. So I'm thinking, Mary, you can buy it. You should probably get it today. Okay, sorry, Mary. It'll be available next month. I'm sure that if something happens to me, my program is structured to run automatic without me here. And this is why I don't take, or why I get grumpy when you call me with shit you can look up yourself or whatever, okay? I structure this program to work without me here. So I can be, drinking something out of fruit somewhere or eating the government's food. I'm going to go drinking the fruit, but I'm not a deal taker, so. Oh, Facebook user. We don't know who you are. So you guys, if you come from Facebook, go here and give StreamYard permission to use your name. Yeah, oh, that's badass. All right, I think I know who that is. But I don't want to say unless they put their name on there. I try to be very conscientious about people's privacy and this stuff. So, Okay? Bring it on down. I'm pretty sure you're not going to move up in front of the big boys that pissed me off enough to make me do this. So. Oh. Well, I've done my homework, man. When not only have I done my homework, I also had to like throw my shit out there and let them come after me to make sure that I can shut their ass down. Okay, let me change that to make sure that I can make them get the hell out of my face and leave me alone. So my wife wasn't real happy about about that, but I had to do that before I started doing all of this because I hate to give people their money back. So. Oh, that sounds bad, but anybody in business hate to give back money. Okay, anybody that's in business that enjoys giving back money is full of shit. I'm just gonna say. Yeah. Yeah, Mary, I don't really talk about your stuff. Um, Even if I wasn't here on my program trying to get through the things that I wanted to share with people so people can learn. I don't talk about your stuff. That's looking backwards. And the reason why I have I'm one, I'm not an attorney, and two, you're going to be doing something totally different than you did before when they was kicking your ass and you were trusting your attorney or doing it yourself without the knowledge that you have available here. So, no offense, but thank you, Root Words. Now, I'm still learning. The program that I structured here is structured from real time feedback from the people, 600 and something, 700 people, I don't know, in my private coaching group, foreclosure rescue page. So, and this is why some of the stuff that I'm telling you to do sounds stupid or crazy. It's because this is what we need to do because we got people that are actually in court right now trying to get shit done, and this is what people need to understand. In the non-conventional program, we're addressing how the real shit is right now in real time, and not this bullshit to where you're worrying about case law and letting them argue and all that stupid shit. Okay, I'm just checking everything over here, making sure. Um, the most important thing that I want to bring to the table tonight. Okay, in my program, and I got this from one of my best friends. I have several best friends. One of my best friends was in the military, and he was looking at something. He was watching this fighter jet pilot trainer was saying in his to be flying in his jet, to have him, you need to bring one thing to the table. One thing that you bring to the table. If that one thing ain't right, your ass is going to kill them both. This one. Actually, I put that in it. Okay. That one thing is your attitude. You bring the right attitude to the table, and you will have a lot of fun. You will. You bring the right attitude with my shit, you'll have a lot of fun. And the reason I'm saying this is because my stuff is fire, but you know what? If you walk in talking nice, acting like you're scared, something, you can walk in with the fire, but they know you ain't finna burn nobody. Okay? They know your ass ain't finna burn nobody, so they're just gonna ignore you and move forward. You can have whatever fire you want to, but if you have not earned their respect by talking shit and getting in their face or whatever, then you might as well just go throw your shit in the yard, go lock yourself up in their jail or whatever, because they're just gonna ignore your stuff. And when my friend told me that, I was like that. You know what? I had to go get the pack because I knew I wasn't gonna remember. I had to write that shit down because that's the exact same thing here. If you don't bring the right attitude to the table, and that attitude is like what I was telling you Daniel had. His question at the end was, I know what I need to do. I need to get over here and do all of that and not send me the link. Well, what happened before? Last time, the other time, none of that time you're doing the same shit you're doing now. And so that's why I tell people, I ain't trying to hear that shit. It's a waste of our time. It has no value looking back. In most cases. That's how I'm going to leave that. Hello, Mr. Ryan. Welcome to the live stream tonight. We're glad you're here. Oh, yeah. Dude, I love this. Hit the damn like button. It's really frustrating. I have the last video I made, I got 279 views and like 20 likes. A bunch of comments. I'm like, take the time, hit the like button. Thank you, root words. You're hired. But I pay real cheap, so. I pay in food. You got to come to where I'm at. And right now I'm at an undisclosed location. Okay, I think that's it. You guys can head over to my website at winningcourtnow.com and take a look at the eliminating property tax package. I got it on the home page now. It's also on the product page. And I would give you a link to it, but I can't type anything. And I see why my picture looks like crap, that it's reflecting some stuff. So thank you guys for the value of sharing your time. I will see you in the next live stream next weekend.